If there's no grouse on the trail, there's going to be a moose on the grill. Tucker. Hey, buddy. Good morning, guys. We're out for a little grouse, moose, whatever we can find today. We'll be shooting grouse, we'll be photographing moose, if we're lucky enough to see either of it. And I may even photograph the grouse before I do any shooting. If I had a passion, I'd probably be photographing before shooting. I do like the game and the meat, but I do like to capture it on picture. Anyway, come along. It's late November here now. Can't remember the date, but everything is sort of. We got a light coating of snow for the last week. We had probably one of our first snowfalls, really, any amount, and it has stayed. I don't think it's going to stay. I'm pretty sure next couple of days we're having rain, mild weather, and it's going to be going again. But anyway, come along, and there's always the beauty of fresh snow tracks. If there's anything happening in the woods, the picture's all there, or at least part of it. You have to put it together. Come along, and we'll see how she goes. We kept coming in on the woods road, and the further we got, the less tracks there was, less traffic in the snow, and finally we got to where I had hoped to go to give a try for a grouse. We got a couple here on this road earlier this fall, and there's no tracks on the road, which means we've been alone. There's nobody been here since probably Sunday. Tucker's getting a little excited now. We'll keep on driving in. I just got out. There's a set of coyote tracks. That's the only tracks that's on the road right now. And not even seeing coyote tracks anymore. Try out for grouse. Let me know if you see any. I sort of anticipated seeing moose tracks there. Usually is. Saw a few on the roads coming in, but from hunting the other year, this is a really good spot. Every time we get snow, we see fresh tracks. See nothing for the last few days. Anything the last few days, tracks should be in. Head for the grouse, Tucker. Head for the grouse. Get it walk over here. Lots of tracks there, guys. Looks like we got some coyote. Maybe a pine marten and a mink. Looks like the tracks are all over the place. I don't know, it's gonna chase on the go. But I see what I'm thinking is some grouse tracks over here, and then maybe a mink or a weasel. Seemed a little too big for a weasel. Oh, this is a big weasel. There's coyote tracks in through, and tracks that I'm not recognizing, and I gotta look it up again because we don't have many pine marten in this area yet. They are on the comeback, and every now and then I'll see a track that I'm not familiar with, and I think that's what's going on. I know they are coming back in the area, which is a good sign. Come on, bud. He's out of the truck. There's about a minute. He's already been in the water. Hey guys, we're going up through here now. Lots of rabbit sign going through there. Huh? You're going to drive a rabbit out by. This way. Come on, we're going this way. Look at the water's got to be cold, bud. It's ice. Water rolls pretty well frozen up everywhere except for one spot right there that's open, and he's into it. The water's got to be cold. We're got the truck parked, and there's an old woods road here that's pretty well grown in. You can get into it in side by side or quad, but I won't be driving my truck up through it. I know there's a couple of bad spots up here, washouts, so we're gonna walk it now. It's a good spot to see a grouse. Still a lot of little rocks and pebbles in open places, so what the grouse likes to get at. There is a lot of rabbit sign here. A lot of rabbit sign. The camera's picking it up, but lots of rabbit activity. So who knows? Might see one. We'll keep the camera rolling, or try and get it rolling if we do. We find more water. Do you think the ice was going to hold you? You ran there and jumped onto the ice, and that was about a eighth of an inch thick, and went on through. Water out. Hey, Mr. J. Hey, Mr. J. Never took no food. Feed the Jays. Come, Tucker. Good boy. What do you got in your mouth? Leave it. Come on. Lots of coyote tracks here. Tucker definitely picking up on them. Nose is into them. Stay close to me. You know the drill. No chasing coyotes. This way. Guys, 3 years ago I was in there moose hunting. Come down this hill. When you tip over this grade right here, it was open. You could see all over the place. As you can see now, I guess it's a good sign that the trees are growing up, because these alders on the sides of the trail, it really gets me. You can't see for them through them. They're in your face when you're walking. They're horrible. All the things that could be growing, we got alders. Got a J right there. Wish I took my other camera now, Tuck. One in the tree right beside us. I got nothing for you. Not gonna come in the hand. I got nothing for you. Tucker's getting hungry. How you doing, bud? Huh? Well, I don't see anybody walking down there in that alder bed, Tucker, because you can't see nothing anyway. Huh? So it's 0 degrees Celsius, 32 Fahrenheit right now this morning. So it's nice for walking, actually. But it's cloudy. Saw a spot over there. I thought it was a moose, but I got this rangefinder on it. It's just a root. You see a lot of those days like this. Any day. At least it's not foggy. So looking out in the distance out there, looks like there might be a little batch of snow blowing in. Anyway, we'll continue to look around, see if we see a grouse. If we see anything, chances are I'll show it to you after I shoot it, because it's there to get the camera rolling. What's that down there? Get the camera rolling and do the shooting and what have you. But we'll try. How you doing, brother? Tucker. Here, look. Maybe that'll be an icon. Back on the trail again. Okay, let's go this way. This way. Tucker went out through there slowly, like he was saying something. Creeping on it, but came back when I called. That's the main thing. I didn't see nothing out there. I think the alders got thicker since we got in there, buddy. Huh? I think the alders get thicker. Yeah. The faster they grow. Well, guys, had a nice walk there. Most of the sign that we saw was rabbit sign right here. Who knows? Could have stayed here. Maybe a rabbit would have came out while we were here. Oh, buddy. There ain't no grouse on that walk. Where are we going from here? Let's go back to the main road and then in over the road further and see if we can see anything in there. Huh? That sound. He's back there now. He's like a cat when he gets wet. You gotta lick yourself all over his paws, his legs, clean yourself up. I just dried him up with a towel, but until he only gets first layer off. Anyway, stay tuned, and if there's no grouse on the trail, there's going to be a moose on the grill. Well, guys, we still haven't seen a grouse. We're still looking. I'm about 25 kilometers in on a woods road right now. Getting chilly. Going to stop for a bite to eat. And today I got moose on a grill. A little while back I did a video for Bodega Cooler, and they sent me along a really nice refrigerator, and I'll put a link to that video down below. As you can notice, don't really need a refrigerator a lot right now at this time of year. But after I did the video, they were pleased with the video, and they asked if I would like a Bodega folding 2-burner propane stove. And I had a quick look at it and said, sure thing, send it along and we'll give it a try. I haven't even taken it out of the pack. Well, I've taken it out of the package long enough to put it into the bag that it came in, and I haven't tried it. It's the maiden voyage here today, so come along and we're gonna get a moose burger on the grill. You ain't gonna want to miss it. One of my moose burgers that I did, I'll also put a link to that video down below. I found a place. I backed off the road here. This road goes on in. There's no tire tracks, so I know there's nobody gone on the inside. Some coyote tracks right there. So they're around. I'll let Tucker out now. We'll get the grill on the go, and stay tuned for some moose on the grill. Oh, chili. Okay, guys. Now, what we got here? First, it comes in this neat bag to start with. Folds up in a nice compact stove. I'm going to drop it there. Here's the part that I found. Let's take a look at it. You can see it there. But this opens up to a fairly big 2-burner stove. Really spacious. And down there, just comes out, turns on there, and we'll get the hose, which is in the bag. Here, I'm going to poke the hose up to it, and look at this. This is a grill, and today we're going to get a moose burger on that grill and cook it up, see how long it takes. Again, remember, this is the maiden voyage, so I have no idea how fast it's going to take or how long it's going to take. But let's get it hooked up. Now, guys, not a lot of connecting up, as you see. I just unfolded it, turned over the 2 burners, put your propane line on here, gone back here to one of these 1-liter bottles. I usually don't use a lot of those 1-liter bottles. I got some at home. What I got is a little small 5-pound tank, and I do have an adapter so I can hook this hose here to that tank. I wasn't sure how much propane was in that 1 pound tank. I think it's full, but I didn't weigh it. I had it in the shed and decided to give it a try. So now let's see if the stove can fire up there. Tucker, don't go far, buddy. Here. Yeah, we gotta go. Nice when you started reading instructions, probably wouldn't know what to do here. Okay, 2 burners going. Just simply turn the knob and fire it up. Now you can turn it back down. So first thing we're going to do is get the kettle on. Get a cup of tea because it is chilly. And the second thing, get these gloves off again. Everybody knows I like to burn my hands. So here, this neat little grill. I'm going to lightly coat it with oil. Okay. And these are some moose burgers that I made a while back. And I didn't cook it to bring it warm. I wanted to see how long it would take to cook the burger as it is. We'll see how she goes. Maybe not a fair test on a day like this. Ooh. I'm hearing some kind of bird out here. Don't know what it is. It's also got Tucker's attention. I'm assuming it's a bird. High pitch. Crows seem to be responding to it. Anyway, I got some onion here to warm up. That was pre-cooked last night, and I got some mustard, ketchup, and relish in this container here. Cheese in the bun is over there, and as you can see, or you will see, not taking long to eat on this grill, so that's going to cook pretty good, I think. Oh yeah. Starting to like this Bodega stove already. That's the Bodega folding 2-burner propane stove on its maiden voyage, and so far I am pleased. Stove is really hot, obviously. What I'm saying is the burner is really hot. I had the temperature up too high, so I sort of singed the burger in the beginning. That little grill, I think is going to be great for a nice little small steak. Not a huge steak, but it is a small grill for what is used, and I think it's going to be an excellent one for that. What I'm finding, the grill is a little slippery, so you got to be just be careful when you're using it, so you don't knock it off type thing. The burger's cooking really nice and good there, so we're going to get some onion on there pretty soon, get some cheese on there, and we'll be right back. Didn't take long, for 5 minutes. The kettle's boiling. I got my tea bags in the kettle there now, so that'll be ready for a nice good cup of steep tea shortly. Turn that one off. As you can see, the way she's spaced out, you could actually put 2 fair-sized pots on there. Dandy break, dandy break. We're gonna put our onion on there. Actually, I wish now I brought my toaster. Put on the other ones so I could toast the buns, but the buns are actually warming pretty good on the grill. So we'll get that on the go. Tucker's having something a little different today too. He's not having his usual sardines, so we'll see what he has shortly. Okay, what I got today for Tucker is one of them make moose sausages, trimming the meat, or if you take out a roast to cook it, I always trim off some of the meat on the outside edge. Now, I could easily have used all this for sausage, not a problem at all. But Everybody knows he's my buddy. Right, Tucker? You're my buddy. See, don't forget it, eh? Alright, there you go, buddy. So he's got a good feed off moose there. And I got myself a great moose burger. Onions, mustard, rusted relish, and ketchup. Make you swallow your tongue. Oh boy. Well, I'm going to enjoy this now. Let the stove cool down so I can put it back in the bag. And then we'll probably eat in the road a little further before we eat out the road and see if we can find you another grouse. Well guys, burger's gone. Tucker got his moose gone. Get the stove back in the bag. I assure you, you'll be seeing this one on the channel a lot in the future. Definitely going to be one of my go-to stoves. It's nice, compact, small. The dual burner part of it is great. Nice spaced out. You're cooking, I'm thinking, like last summer we cooked up in the park. It's actually got more space on it than my fixed 2-burner stove. So I can actually put 2 or bigger pots on it. Definitely a great little stove. And the link to, if you would like to get one, is down in the channel description down below. I went to get Tucker aboard, and this is what he was at to step in to get up in the truck. And I said, he's going to be rotten in the back. He's going to take a lot of mud in with him. But all I had to do was back her back about 3 feet. And he was just standing on the snow getting in. I told him to sit there and wait. I'll go take the truck and move it back 3 feet. Knew he wasn't going to sit and wait. So anyway, I goes get in the truck, and he's by the door sitting beside me. You ain't going nowhere without me, he was saying. Anyway, I just went back. It's very, very, very slow, and he walked back by the truck. Second I stopped it, he came back to his door. I came open the door, and in he goes. He ain't gonna be left behind, and he knows it. Of course, it did make it easier for myself to get in anyway. Oh my. What'd I do for you? Huh? What did I do for you? Oh boy. Gotta go ahead before I close the door. There we go. Now we can close the door. Alright guys, we're gonna drive in a little further because I backed out on this road here just to get out of the wind. Go in a little further, and then we'll turn around, come back out and watch the roads along the way. I don't know if we'll do another walk anywhere today. Starting to get a little late on us now, and we don't have a lot of time. We still, like I said, we're still a ways in over the road. But we'll be back one way or the other in a bit. I always expect to see a moose somewhere out on that bog. Chances are lots of tracks around the edges of it. I think I shot a moose up that way a couple of years ago. He wouldn't be far off that bog. It's a bit milder now, 2 degrees Celsius. It's about 0 this morning when we left, I think. So I think the temperature said it was going up to 4, but we're in a little bit of a outlying area here now. Maybe a little cooler, a little more wind for sure. But definitely the wind, the feels like temperature is below 0 for sure. What do you think, Tuck? Anyway, we're crawling along. See if we see any grouse. Watching the trees. Watching the shoulders of the road. Watching grass, thinking it's a grouse. I just swore that was a grouse there, Tuck. Then I could see through it. We were driving at the road, and I saw a crow on the road. Figured he's picking at something. And I saw another one fly out of the woods. Then another one, then another one, then another one. Anyway, looks like somebody killed a moose there, and I didn't see it this morning. I don't know. A little bit gross if you don't want to see it. Time to close your eyes. But the moose guts is there, the head, 4 legs, so below the knees. So somebody cleaned the moose there this morning, or within the last short while for sure. And they left their surgical gloves on the ground. Oh well. Figured I'd just let it add it in there. Well guys, the gun is put away, locked up. Getting close to town. So if we see a grouse now, he's safe. Oh, Tucker. Should have came the other way, buddy. This road is rough this way. There's 2 ways coming back through on Woods Road, and last time I came this way was pretty good, but not today. Anyway, thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Leave a comment, positive or negative. Anything I'm doing wrong, let me know. I'm probably doing more wrong than I'm doing right. Just let me know. We can have a little debate and talk. You can help me along the way. Right, Tucker? Until next time, guys. We'll be talking. Oh, and there's 3 bones.